Hello, everybody, and happy Friday. How's everybody doing? I think I'm going to turn on one more light. One moment, please. Oh, actually, two more lights. Oh, goodness, goodness, goodness. And God said, let there be light. Oh, whew. How's everybody doing? It's been a minute since I've been done a live on YouTube, and I miss it. But the summer schedule is different, and I'm working. That's a beautiful thing. So, pardonnez-moi. And just wanted to sit here and chat, see if anybody swings by to say hi. Um, Nothing big to talk about, nothing big. No politics, none. None. It's just too much. It's just I'm trying not to click and watch CNN. It's just craziness. My cousin and I were talking about that last night. I was like, she said, don't watch the news. Yeah, true. You gotta be informed, but, it's just like too much. I mean, I have my thoughts on it, but I'm going to just store them away because, it's not good. There are people out there that just have to state their opinion like it's gonna, you move mountains. It's not. It's your opinion. It's the way you believe. It's the way you think. It's not gonna do anything. It's gonna not make anything better. It's an opinion. Look up the word opinion in the dictionary, folks. Seriously. But this weekend, I don't think we're going to get any rain. Yay! Oh my goodness, last weekend and the weekend before, Bobby Marshall. Hi Bobby, how you doing? Last weekend and the weekend before. My goodness. And what else? Um Oh, what was it? Last night or the night before? The night before. I was getting out of the shower, I was getting out of the shower, and I said, let me Moses a windstorm. Oh wow. I don't know where Moses Lake is, but I welcome you to educate me. um Yeah, two nights ago, I got out of the shower. I said, "Why I'm letting my hair dry? Let me jump on the computer." I was getting out of the shower. I'm drying myself off. I'm getting in my jammies, and I heard this horrendous thunder. Oh my God. And the flash of lightning and the boom. Oh my gosh. It scared the living daylights out of me. I was like, those thunders when you hear that big clap of thunder and you're like, oh my God, did we get hit? Did did I get hit? Did my house get hit? What the heck? And you just sit there and you're just like, I'm like, okay, well, I guess I'm gonna skip checking my emails and plugs tonight. Like, oh, we're gonna cancel that. And, you know, and then I thought, after I thought it started to calm down, I turned on my computer. I thought, okay, we're in the clear. No sooner did I boot up that computer, another round of lightning. I'm like, oh, snap. So I shut it down and, caught up the next day. But, like, those lightning storms lately have not been minor. They've been like, and they shake the house. It's like, oh my God. But anyway, enough about the weather. Today well, that weather anyway. Today was beautiful. Hey, Garvo, how are you? Long time no see. How's it going? I hope you're having a good summer. I can't believe it's July 19th already. I was going through my wallet last night, and seeing what appointments and stuff I have, and I realized I have one in 2 weeks. I said, "Ooh, I bet." While I'm thinking about it, put in for that day off, a week from Monday. That'll be here before you know it. Yes. Um, so my boss appreciated that because end of July, August, people start asking for days off because a lot of our staff, younger college kids, and oh, I gotta go in for orientation, blah, 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 and some of our, a good percent of our, oh my God, I can't speak tonight, percentage of our staff are teachers. So it's like, oh yeah, we gotta go to these workshops. We gotta go to, these, stuff like that. So it's like I'm glad I put in for that day off, and then the next day off I'm gonna request is a clam bake, which is, ladies and gentlemen, August 6th. No, August 17th at the Bay Head Firehouse. If you guys ever want to do a meetup, if you want to do a meetup at Clambake and see yours truly spinning tunes, August 17th at the Bay Head Firehouse. Let's see what else. Today was a beautiful day. We started out with yellow flag because the currents were very choppy and there was an undertow. So we started out as a yellow flag, which is rough swimming conditions, swimming from a guard. And red flag is dangerous swimming conditions. Don't go in the water at all, you know. Um, And green flag is you're good to go. It's all clear. So we started out as yellow flag, and then about, I'd say, 2 o'clock, we went to green because the ocean had calmed down. And thankfully it started out as a north wind, then it went to an east wind. I'm like, oh my God, no flies. Oh, I hate those westward flies. I um I hate those. Oh wow, cool. Who's this? Have you have you on as we are ready for wedding tomorrow. Are you a wedding DJ? Oh, I have never done a wedding, but I did a 30th reunion gig at a Baptist church. Think about that. But they requested all love songs. So that was interesting. I'll tell you what. And 5 years later, my friend's wife died, and yeah, it just. But I was blessed to be able to do that for them. But was weird. I thought it went off a little differently than it had planned, but the pastor at the time, I think he wanted it done traditionally, which I can understand, but you gotta respect the wishes also of the bride and groom. So yeah, I think that was a struggle there, but all went well. Um, yeah. Um, by her being a wedding DJ is not that easy because you got people, don't play this song, don't play that song. No, we don't like this song, and it's like, oh my gosh, it's like, look, these are the songs the bride and groom picked. And you know, after a few drinks, people start getting. Some people are not happy drunks, and some of them cast insults at the DJ. And yeah, being a wedding DJ, although it makes good money, it's not easy. Let's put it that way. Um. Yeah. Um. Wow, 100 simple people. They all want something. Yeah, yeah. Um, and you got the conflicts of personalities, right? Yeah. And after a few pops, people like, some of them, yeah, some of them aren't very nice. Which is weird, you're at someone's wedding and you start copying an attitude at the entertainment. Really? Oh my goodness. That's just so wrong in my opinion. Um but yeah, I'm sure makes good money, but sometimes it's not always easy. You got the mix of personalities and whatnot. And then you got those other people who praise you left and right? Yes. Oh, what? Do you have a card? Can I have your name and number and blah? And sometimes you benefit from that. They ask for a card and your information, blah blah blah. And yeah. So today, oh my goodness, today at lunch, these kids, this one kid bought a bottle of Coke, and those caps you gotta pop off with a bottle opener. Well, luckily I have a bottle opener. I didn't realize Coke still made the bottles with those, caps that you had to pry off with a bottle opener. So I saw these kids struggling with this bottle of Coke. And I said, "Do you guys need help?" They say, "Oh, can you?" And I pulled out my bottle opener and I was able to pop that thing off like a champ. They were very appreciative. Oh, thank you, thank you. I felt sorry for them. I didn't realize they make Coke bottles with those, old fashioned caps anymore. I thought they were twist offs. But I was glad, like, these poor kids, they must have been no older, no 15 at best. And this one kid trying to tap it against the metal table. I'm like, oh, this is a disaster waiting to happen. Oh, luckily I had my, let's see. Oh, no, it's not on me. But I have that little pink bottle opener. And, yeah. So, and then on the way back from my break, no, on my way to my 15-minute break, I'm unlocking my bike. I'm, getting ready to leave, and I see this car going the wrong way down a one-way street. East Avenue. I'm like, wrong way. I tried to yell in a manner that the person heard me, but I didn't sound like a Karen. You know what I'm saying? And thank God they turned in time and they got in the right direction just in time because this other car came pretty quickly around the corner just right after he got him or herself straightened out. I'm like, oh, I probably saved a life or prevented an accident. Maybe both. But oh my gosh, I'm like, oh, thank you, God, thank you. And that was my day. But I look forward to the clam bake and people like it's funny. Like for those of you who don't know, and most of you do, I make city mixes, and this year's summer mix is chock full of island tunes. And at the clam bake, I sprinkle some in, and people love the island tunes because you don't hear that stuff on the Rio. You hear Britney Spears, Taylor Swift, whoever that, but they don't really play um, much reggae unless it's like Bob Marley or Jimmy Cliff on the radio around here. But yeah. Um, so people still like getting CD mixes. As a matter of fact, I'm kind of considering that there's this boombox on Amazon called the Studio Baker. It's I think it's like $130, and it's got a CD and cassette player and AM/FM stereo, brand new. Yes, folks, brand new. And I guess because people are just they still dig the physical media, right? And making tapes and CDs and whatnot. And don't know if you guys, let's see. And there's this group on Instagram called um, the Mixtape Exchange. And this past spring, I've been reading this. High bias. Let me see if I can. Ah, let's see. Let's see. I can reverse this. I've been reading this book this spring, and it brought back a lot of good memories of making mixtapes in the 90s. If you guys want to check it out, it's called High Bias: The Distorted History of the Cassette Tape, and the author's name is Mark Masters. All right. So if you guys want to, oh, of course I dropped that. I'll pick that up later. So if you guys are, Harry, how are you? How are you, Harry? I got mail you something soon. Um, yeah. Did I mail you my summer mix? I've mailed it to a few people. I can't remember who I gave and haven't given it to. But anyway, yeah, if you guys are into reading up on the history of the cassette, it's pretty interesting. Some of it goes over my head because it gets into the technical stuff. I'm like, what are they talking about? You get into the technical part, you might as well be talking French to me. Oh, gosh. And, yeah. But anyway, I've been seriously considering getting that boombox because I miss, being in a mix exchange. I won't have been in the CD mix, okay? I won't have been in that. I just kind of miss being in a mix exchange group where we turn each other on to different artists. And, yeah, but we'll see, we'll see. Um, I hope everybody's doing well. Um, on my next day off, Rachel, if you're watching, I will tune into your show. And it's weird. I was on Joe Mayo's stream, not in person, but in the peanut gallery. I said, Joe, are you ignoring me? He had like 4 people up there. He goes, oh, well, it's hard to, have a conversation with the panel and, uh, pay attention to the comments. I'm like, well, I want to say, well, Rachel does it. A few other people do it. Why can't you? Unless he's got ADD. I don't know. Anyway, you know, because you know what? The people in the comments, that's your audience, okay? I mean, it's great to have a panel and stuff, but the people in the comments, that's your audience. If you abandon your audience or ignore your audience, guess what? As fast as you rose to success is as fast as you can decline. Think about that. So don't ignore your audience. I think that's why Rachel is doing so well, because not only does she has like 8 people up there, and she still manages to pay attention to the people in the comments, or at the peanuts, as she affectionately says. And it's like, whoa, if she can do it, so can Joe and anybody else. I mean, it's great to have a panel, but if you don't pay attention to the comments, which is your audience, you're screwing yourself, you know? But anyway, that's my opinion. That's my view on it. And, yeah, um, went to this, new pizza place, um, right over the bridge. Saw you. I showed you that before they opened. I'm hoping one day to go in there and do a little interview with the owner or the staff or something. And I think they're gonna do very, very well. I do, cause they give you this like personal pan pizza, and they have these little glasses of samplers of wine. I think that's a winning combination, and they did a very nice job on the tables and the setup. And I've known that building to go through several changes, and I think the woodshed pizza is going to be around for a while. However, let me make one thing perfectly clear. I will not abandon Mona Lisa. All right? I will not abandon Mona Lisa. Woodshed Pizza is a great place, but it's not a place you can go. I mean, I guess you can go there by yourself, but it's the kind of place you want to take other people. You want to, gather with friends or family. It's not a place you can just sit down and have a slice of pizza and a little beer, wine, whatever. It's kind of place you wanna take take at least one or two people with you, to have a nice little gathering. And my friend June and Kerry met me there, and I gave them my latest mix, and they loved it. And yeah, we played catch up, and I didn't turn the camera on because I just wanted to be a nice little sit down and catch up, and if we wanted to touch on sensitive subjects, politics or life, family life, whatever, which we did both, and school stuff. The school's going through some changes, and that building that was a library is now going to be a preschool. And my friend Carrie's a little concerned of where they going to put her. I said, Carrie, don't worry, you'll still have a job, and it'll work out. It's got to work out. She's a great teacher. Everybody loves her. And that's that. Let's see what else. Oh my gosh. And then afterwards, they said, "Do you want dessert?" I said, "Nah, I'm okay." And then afterwards, I said, "Yeah." Afterwards, I thought, "Yeah, I do want dessert," but I had a plan. After my meet up with them, I went to Dunegrass Cafe and had um my cookie dough ice cream. And I met up with and I heard, "Hey, cuz." I looked up, there's my cousin and her husband. So they had ice cream with me. Then on the way to the beach, I met up with one of my fireman friends, Brendan Tobin. I like, holy cow, this is quite the day. By the time I started heading home, it was like 6:30. I'm very seldom out that late on a regular basis, except for Beach Sunday, which is, yeah. because I am not a fan of being out at night, I like riding at night because the oncoming lights blind the living daylights out of me, one of my patrons and I were talking about that tonight, how the 30 or 40 years ago, the lights weren't that bright, like 80s, early 90s. Then they started making the cars with the halogen lights, and they just like were so bright. It's like they blinded the living daylights out of you, So I very rarely um, go out, riding at night just because well, they call that night blindness. It's like the oncoming light, just, you can't see anything. But one of my patrons said that you can get, things, cover your glasses that have like a yellow, I don't know, like kind of like sunglasses, but they're yellow. But I'm like, no, because I don't know. I'm not a fan of being out at night, riding around at night, the traffic and the oncoming lights, especially in the summer. Some people leave local establishments not sober and not, you know what I'm saying? And there's a lot of times they're amped up and, in a rush to get to the next location. So, yeah, in the summer, I'm just not a big fan of cruising around at night on my bike. Yeah. Hey, Mike, how you doing? Sorry, talking about paying attention to my peanut gallery. And my goodness, Mike, I'm doing pretty good. And yeah, work is going good. The summer is going fast. I can't believe it. Seems like last week was 4th of July, and we're almost in the, we're halfway through July already. I'm like, holy moly. I'm like, I got a doctor's appointment coming up. I got my nephew's birthday coming up, and I'm glad I touched base with my sister about that tonight. I'm like, what do you think the boy wants? And I saw the little puppy. I love her. But mainly, she is so cute. She's like, well, I think she's 12, 13 months old, and she is just so cute. Oh my goodness. Well, she's probably like 11, 12 months old now, but she's 12 months, 12 weeks. 12, 13 weeks. She's so cute. Oh my goodness. And every time I go over there and I see her, she's laying there and you just hear the tail hitting the hardwood floor. It's so cute. Oh my goodness. Oh man. Oh my god. I know there's other things to talk about, but I think it's getting towards bedtime. Maybe I'll have a little coffee before bed, check up on a few things, and then go to bed. Cause I went to bed. For some reason, I couldn't. I didn't have the best sleep last night, and towards the end of the day, I felt myself, yeah, but I managed to muddle through. Um, And tonight, yes, tonight I got a cool shot of the sunset, and I went up on the upstairs porch, and I'm like, what's that in the middle of a lawn? It was a bunny. So yeah, I got a good shot of that, and then I went out onto the back porch and. Sitting there drinking wine, I turn around, there's this beautiful full moon. I said, "Where's the camera? I gotta get a shot of this." So the next video may be long, but I hope it will be fun for you. Um, yeah. So I'm getting a lot of good nature and beach shots this week. And if you guys want to check out my video, please, my channel, please do so. You know, I think you'll, if you like nature and wildlife, and my channel's like something for the whole family. You know, there's no drama, there's no politics. You know, unless you call a confrontation between a goose and a swan confrontation. That's as bad as it gets, I hope. Oh my gosh, what was it? About a month ago, I went down to what I call the Canal Lake, and I guess this goose had a nest in the same territory the swan had a nest, and the swan and the goose were, the swan wanted to chase the goose have what it wanted as its territory. I think that's what was going on. But if you want to see that video, it's called Swan versus Goose. If you're into drama, that might be something you'd be like, whoa! And the look of that swan, the head's down, the wings are up. It's At one point I thought the swan was gonna come after me. I'm like, oh, I was ready to run. I was ready to run. I'm not a fast runner, but yikes! I was ready to grab the bike and beat feet out of there for real. And yeah, but the swan didn't Papa Swan didn't bother me. All right, guys. Well, I'm gonna sign off here. Have a quick cup of tea and call it a night. This is your old pal Trish signing off. Saying peace, love, and keep the good tune spinning. Remember, walk with a purpose, or live with a purpose, and walk with a smile. With a smile. And please, if you have time, please check out my channel. And if you like the content, please subscribe, all right? I love and appreciate you all, and I hope you have a spectacular weekend. I don't know what's with my voice. All right, take care.